Good morning and welcome to the Young Speakers Club, where we take you through a course of 6 lessons and train you in the art of communication and public speaking. This is lesson 1 of the Young Speakers Club. Our initial plan was to host the club in school, but due to unavoidable circumstances like the COVID-19, this couldn't be possible. Hence, here we are on YouTube educating you. So here we go. Lesson 1. How much do I already know? The lesson objectives for lesson 1 are to introduce yourselves in the most efficient way possible and to talk without preparation or predetermination, basically impromptu speaking. Take notice that this is a lesson that helps gauge your confidence and skills. So, task 1 will be speaking with confidence. Let us introduce ourselves first. I am Sankalp and I am part of the Young Speakers Club. Other members in my club that will be hosting the other lessons to come are Arya, Ishan, Anish, and Majid. Now that we have already introduced ourselves, it's your turn. Your task 1 is to introduce yourselves in front of the mirror in three sections. First section is your name, the second section is your hobbies, and we leave the third section for you to decide on one thing that makes you special. Now, pause this video here and take this time to record yourselves completing task 1 and put the link in the comment section below so we can assess you. Now, task 2 is impromptu speaking. Here we have given you a list of prompts from which you will have to choose one topic for you to deliver a speech on. Now be creative with this. You can deliver your speech in front of a mirror, but you also have the option to deliver your speech in front of friends, family, or siblings. It's your choice. Here are a list of 50 topics for impromptu student speeches. If you do not like any of these topics, the link will be in the description below. Pause this video again and take this time to prepare your speeches and deliver them in front of your chosen audience. After you're done with both tasks, please send both videos in the comment section below so we can get an idea of where you're already at and what aspects of your skills do we need to develop on. So, signing off for now. This is it for lesson 1. Stay tuned tomorrow for lesson 2. Bye-bye.
And welcome back to the Young Speakers Club. My name is Ishan and this is lesson 2 of our 6 lessons. Now today we are going to be diving into some debating. And I know what you're thinking. Debating and public speaking don't exactly go hand in hand, but there are actually some skills that you develop through debate that can actually help your public speaking skills. These skills are on-the-spot thinking, responding, and communication skills. What are your objectives for the day? The first one is to discover communication skills that you already have and to find skills you need to improve on. The next objective is to begin speaking in front of an audience. Now, this is a key factor if you want to become a successful public speaker. This lesson will also help you build on your existing skills and will help us plan new ones to teach you guys. On to your task for the day. Your task is to organize a debate with your family on a chosen topic of your choice. Here are some sample topics. So these are some of the debate topics you could choose to debate on with your family member, friend, or even sibling. Now, I know these topics might be a little hard, but they actually are very good topics if you want to improve these skills. And remember, I do not want you to carry out a very formal debate. However, remember to maintain a proper format. You should have your family members speak once, then you speak, then they speak, then you speak, then they speak, and then you speak. So, to summarize, you just need to have each of the people in the debate speaking 3 times each. Now remember, between each of your turns, you have a minute to prepare a counter-argument, also known as a rebuttal, where you can take down notes to counteract your opponent's points. This actually really develops your critical thinking and on-the-spot thinking skills. Now, if you're not satisfied with any of these topics, you can also go to this link, which will be in the description of the video. I will take you to another website with further topics. Finally, remember to record yourselves debating and submit your work to us via email youngspeakersclub123@gmail.com for further feedback, and we will provide you information that can further help you develop your debating and public speaking skills. Hello and welcome back to the Young Speakers Club. My name is Ishan and this is lesson 3 of our 6 lessons. Today we are going to be diving further into some debating. So what are the lesson objectives for the day? To understand the secret of winning a debate, to develop critical thinking and on-the-spot thinking skills, understanding how to counter your team's points. This lesson will help you win debates in the future and also develop vital skills required to win one. So, what is the secret of winning a debate? The secret to winning a debate is abolishing your opponent's points. This is called a rebuttal. You can create a rebuttal by listening to your opponent's points carefully and finding small details that could put you in favor of the debate. This is where your listening skills come in. You need to be a good listener, have strong listening skills so you can get every single small detail of your opponent's points to win the debate. So, what's your task for the day? For today's task, you will watch model debates. During the debate, you will pause the video between each debater when they're speaking and write down rebuttals for each speaker. I will just take you to the example debate real quick. So, it is a 3-minute debate, and it's just an example debate that shows. So yeah, it's just a model debate, and as you can see, there are 2 speakers. Each time one speaker's turn finishes, you can write a rebuttal for the other speaker in favor of their point, and you do this for each speaker. So by the end of this, you should have 6 rebuttals. Finally, you can then upload the picture of your work and submit it to us via email youngspeakersclub123@gmail.com, and we can provide you feedback on further how to improve your rebuttals and further feedback on how you can improve your listening skills. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for lesson 4.
Welcome to Lesson 4 of the Young Speakers Club. Lesson Objectives 1. Understanding how to open a presentation or public speech. 2. Understanding how to conclude a presentation or public speech. Task 1. Choose a mode of introduction for your speech from the list given. A quote, a bold statement, a story, or a question. Present just this part of the speech to the class, giving only necessary context. Task 2. Choose a mode of conclusion for your speech by doing research or using existing knowledge. This will also help you with the ATL skill of research. Now for an additional task. If you have any remaining time, use this to go to TED, the link has been provided, and watch talks that you find interesting. Pay close attention to how the speaker starts and how the speaker ends. These ideas will help you for your final presentation. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Anish, and today we're going to be going through the Public Speaking Lesson 5 by the Young Speakers Club. The objectives for today's lesson are to understand the different styles of speeches like comical, serious, and informative, and to identify the type of speech that suits you the best. So for this task, you will start by researching the types of speeches and view examples for each type. After you're done, you will select the type of speech that suits you best. Finally, you will give a 2 to 3 minute speech using the styles you choose. For this task, you may even choose to record yourself and listen back to it, as that can actually help speakers a lot of the times. If any inspiration with the topics are needed, you can visit the link given below. As an additional task, you can also go to the TEDx website and watch talks that you find interesting. During that time, pay close attention to the style of speech being presented, as this will help you better understand each style and make you a better public speaker. Lesson 6 by the Young Speakers Club. Today's lesson objectives are to learn to evaluate a speech in a detailed manner and to use hand gestures and props to aid your presentation or public speech. Task 1. Go to the TEDx website and pick a video. You will then analyze the style, tone, and structure of that video. If you're having trouble picking a video, there are some links given below. Task 2. You will be given a topic on which you will talk for about 1 minute. After you're done with your speech, you will think about how your speech could be made better with visual aids. Finally, you will present your improved speech with the visual aid. The visual aid might be an image, a PowerPoint presentation, or an object. If you have any remaining time, use this to work on your final prepared speech, which will be given at the end of all sessions.
Good morning and welcome to the final task and lesson for the Young Speakers Club. Today, after a course of 6 lessons, we will be assessing you based on how far have you developed in your art of public speaking and communication. In this lesson, you will be required to submit 2 pieces of work, one being a formative and the other being a summative, both of which will be assessed using an assessment criteria that will be displayed on the screen after a few minutes. To start off, the lesson objectives for today are: after a course of 6 lessons, you should now be able to deliver a speech confidently in front of an audience. Our initial plan was for you students to deliver your speeches in front of a large audience in the school's auditorium. However, due to unavoidable circumstances like the COVID-19, we will just have you deliver it to us via videography to a mail that's in the description below. We will be assessing you based on your eye contact, confidence, clarity of speech, stance, and the speech overall. The assessment rubric can be viewed through this link, which will also be in the description below. After you've submitted your work, we will be assessing you based on this rubric, where we will be entering your name and your grade, and then marking you based on the success criteria. After that, we will award you a grade based on where you were located on the success criteria, and then give you some quality feedback on what went well for you and some things you could have changed to make your presentation better. After that, you will be required to reflect on this feedback to not make the same mistakes in the future again. So moving on to your formative assessment, your starter task. Before delivering your speech, you will have to get it proofread by your mentor. Hence, use this time to produce your 5-minute speech and submit it to the mail in the description below. Pause this video right now and work on developing your speech for the next half an hour to an hour, and be creative with it, and you can choose any topic that you like as long as it's appropriate to the school standards. Then, after you've submitted your speech, we will be making edits to enhance the quality of it and sending it back to you. Then you will use the edited version of your speeches to deliver it in front of an audience. And you will have to record yourself doing this, as it is your summative assessment. After that, you will submit it to the mail in the description below, and we will be assessing you on the same assessment criteria that has been displayed on the screen already. The link to the assessment criteria will also be available in the description below. With this, we come to an end to the journey of the Young Speakers Club. We are sorry to inform you, but this is the last lesson in the Young Speakers Club, and this is our last meeting. We've enjoyed it immensely teaching you, and we hope that you have developed your skills in the art of public speaking and communication, and you will do better in life with it. Thank you. Have a nice day.